So I'm gonna stand by, you have to be delusional in order to have any success in anything and everything. You need to be absolutely cooked in your mind. You need to not be all there and believe in yourself so much to the point where everyone knows that you're doing the things that you say you're going to do. Like, for example, I called up a friend yesterday and I said, hey, I want to be the mayor of my suburb. Like, what do you think? And they're like, well, I don't know much about politics. I'm like, yeah, neither do I. But I just know you have to do like important stuff and you have to like go out and speak to people and get stuff done. And they're like, is this like what you want to do? And I'm like, yeah, do you think I can do it? And they're like, she's like, She's like, I think you can do it. Just don't listen to people. And I'm like, that's all this conversation needs to be. You believe that I can do it because I'm that delusional that I've shown in my past that if I go for something, I'm going to get it. Like, you need to be absolutely cooked. Like, when I was a teenager, I'm like, I'm gonna be famous. And like, actually went for it. Like, believed in myself so much that anything else was unbelievable to me. And the same goes with everything. Like, all this stuff about thinking like logically and planning and like planning out something before you go for it is holding so many people back. Playing it safe is holding you back. Your full potential is being held back because you're not absolutely delusional and cooked in the mind. Like, I'm literally reaching out to people that I know saying, hey, I want to be on the cover of a magazine and I don't want to be anything. Like, if the magazine is interested and they want to cover me for a story in the magazine, I won't accept it because I only want to be on the cover of a magazine. And you don't compromise. You just go in fully, absolutely cooked. I was that delusional. My reality became thousands of girls, literally thousands of women waiting for me to come onto a stage. I had hundreds of girls tracking me and showing up to my hotel room and waiting in the lobby just to take a photo with me. I had hundreds of girls camping outside my hotel in tents and chasing my car down the street because I had a dream. But that dream was slowly chipped away at. I had the mindset already. This is like how I say, your mind leads, your body follows. Your mind leads, but to get there, you have to slowly chip away at it physically and through your actions that you do throughout the day, through your habits, to be able to look like it was just overnight success. That mindset that I got before I got famous started from 5 years old. I already knew like what I wanted to do, the persona. I already knew, like, I already had that aura about me. It just took some time for my physical presence to match that mental, and then for the external world to perceive my mental of from what I already knew it was for a very long time. But if I was not delusional, I wouldn't have tricked my brain into thinking of what was actually possible and actually risking the chance of me being an absolute lunatic and the physical not following and the reality just being staying the same. But I'm here to tell you that the stasis will change if you know what the stasis is, you can sit in it and have faith and hope that everything that you want will come to you if you are disciplined enough to not compromise and to do the work that it takes slowly and to face the pain. And like, the pain is literally the superpower in order to becoming successful, because the pain is actually understanding that you're delusional and that no one can see it, and you're going to be delusional and crazy for a long time. And that's usually, the pain can show up in forms of like loneliness. It can show up in forms of boredom. It can show up in forms of saying no to instant gratification and not getting dopamine release. And it can come from the form of withdrawals of dopamine release. And that delusion that you have has to outweigh all of the withdrawals that you're getting and the loneliness, because that delusion is the hope. So I had no idea what I was going to speak about, but I swear I'm an absolute philosopher. I should literally write, I am writing a book, and I like, I'm probably going to be a modern day philosopher. Like, whatever I believe I am, I literally am. And the words that I'm speaking have weight and they carry, and they're like piercing into you because I'm delusional. And this is my reality. And I believe in myself so much that my words are actually affecting you because you believe in my delusion, because I believe in it. And so the message for you is to believe in your delusion enough to where it becomes the norm and the reality, and people actually start to copy you, but will never be you, will never have any success because they believe in your delusion and not their own. And you need to take credit for leading that. So yeah. It was so funny when I called my friend. I was like, I want to be the mayor. And they're like, literally, like, they thought I was serious. Like, I don't want to be the mayor. Literally. But if I wanted to, I literally could. I would go all in on it and become the mayor. Like, all the, like, and then they're like, oh, do you even know who the Prime Minister is? I'm like, no. But I need to become the mayor first before I can become the Prime Minister. And they, like, the way that I was saying it, like, convicted, they were like, yes, you can do this. Like, and that's when you know you're at a good point, is that because you have built credibility within yourself, other people around you, this is how you, like, use your connections. And those connections can only be built if you have, like, actually gone for it and you have credit from your past. Which is why, if you're young and you haven't built that credit of trial and error and fail and success, going back and forth and landing on things and understanding that they're going to fail, but you constantly keep going and you don't just, like, become a bum and start drinking and, like, just give up completely, you'll build connections and a foundation that will carry into the next thing that you're going to do. As long as you're delusional enough to fully believe in yourself to create that reality. Cool. I actually like this topic a lot. If you guys have any topics that you'd like me to touch on, I think this topic, it resonates with me because for a while I was like the most famous person to come out of Australia with my brothers and my friends for being delusional. Like, the things that we were doing were creating delusion in reality and making people question their own sanity through pranks, like public pranks. And the delusion became, we can take this and become a boy band. And then the delusion became, we can get on blockbuster movie screens. And we filmed a movie with Mike Tyson with a $4 million budget. Like, this topic resonates so deeply within me because everything was a delusion, and anything outside of that delusion was not true. And we projected it before it came, and it usually came out. Everything that we wanted ended up like coming into fruition. Everything that I wanted came into fruition. And I'm living proof of, you got to be cuckoo. You got to be you got to be absolutely cooked. I truly honestly believe that I'm going to have the hottest wife, and like, she is going to be absolutely insanely in love with me. But, and that's my projection, and I know what I need to do in order to get there. That's the delusion. And the actions that I need to get there is, I need to learn what a hot, beautiful wife with so many options would want. And that is a 10 man. Like, what does that 10 man look like? All right, physically, yeah, he's jacked, he's ripped, because he's done the internal work to portray that, and that consistency is physically showing on his body, but also that internal work reflects in his patient, he's kind, he's also got a bunch of options himself, but chooses not to cheat because he's got the projection in mind, he's got the delusion. And I promise you, women love delusional men. They love the men a bit delulu. Same way I love my women a little bit delulu and a little bit out of it, like cooked. Like, so I said this to my friend last night. I'm like, I like my women cooked because like I'm able to lead them when they're a bit out of it. I think it's adorable when they're a bit just like, but yeah, anyway, I hope this is inspiration, and I hope my past, actually speaks volume, because it's like, I guess it's just straight facts. It's just straight evidence of what you need to do in order to get what you want. Cool.